Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about schools that have zero application fee and are waiving off SAT, GRE, GMAT for students. And also they are giving good funding for international students. Yes, you stand a high chance of getting 100% fully funded scholarship to study in these schools that I'm going to share with you. I know how these things can be a hindrance to your studying abroad journey. And so I did an intensive research into schools that are waiving off all these test scores and are also free to apply to. Most times I get asked by students that they want cheap schools or schools that are giving scholarship. And so these schools I'm going to talk about are also giving scholarship. The scholarship for these schools come from need-based and merit-based scholarship for undergraduates and also teaching assistantship for masters and then PhD students. Because they are free to apply to, you lose nothing in applying to these schools. So apply to them, apply for the scholarship, apply for the teaching assistant position, and then you can be funded for your studies in the US. I found a lot of schools waiving off GRE, GMAT, SAT, and are giving good funding to international students, but I couldn't put them all into this video. Hence, I created a Telegram page for you all where I'm going to upload the list with their link, so you can just join and then you can have access to it. I'll put the link to the Telegram channel in the description box. Also, when I find schools with tuition fee and scholarship, before I set up my camera to do a YouTube video on it, I post it on my Instagram pages, my Instagram stories and reel. So follow me on @Kuks to be updated of the latest scholarships which you can apply to. We are in the peak of application season, so if you really want a fully funded scholarship, you should not miss out on any information about scholarship. So follow me on @Kuks on Instagram, and then you can be informed about many scholarships that I find. What applying to is Reed College. Reed does not charge any application fee, and they have continued their test blind policy. That is, when you are applying to Reed, you are not required to submit ACT or SAT scores, because these actions support them to remove barriers to higher academic education. And so for you to get admission to Reed, they say that it is really dependent on your credentials, including your academic performance, your unique accomplishments, your pursuits, and then your perspectives. And so if you really want to be considered for funding, the early decision one is good for you. Apply by November 15th, at least or at latest December 20th. And so their reply date is also within 2 weeks of admission or 10 days of receipt of your financial aid. So let us also look at the financial aids that they provide for international students. So under their course and financial aid, you stand a chance of getting scholarships, grants, employment opportunities, and loan, which will help make you fund your education at Reed College. And so the average financial aid you can get as a student from Reed is $52,284. And so as usual, you have to fill the financial aid forms like the FAFSA, which is the FAFSA, or the CSS profile. Many of you do not know what these forms are, and so in my upcoming videos I want to take my time to teach you what these forms are and how to fill them. And so please subscribe, follow me, and be anticipating for more informative videos. So the next school we are talking about is St. Louis University. This is a Catholic school in USA, and they are really doing well in accepting a whole lot of international students. So 80 countries around the world, students from 80 countries around the world are being accepted. And so when you go to the steps of applying to St. Louis University for international students, they say that there is no application fee to apply for the undergraduate admission, which is very good. So it's a free application. So all you have to do is also step 2 is send your transcript of all your secondary school. Really, I'm not really showing all the programs they are studying, but when I went through them, there's a whole ton of academic programs they are studying, which you would see your field of studies inside. So I'm just showing you that there is no application fee, so that you seize the opportunity to apply to your field of study as soon as possible. The next school is University of Dayton, and here they say there is no application fee. Also, test optional admission. You don't have to necessarily submit your test scores to be able to get into this school. There is also no separate scholarship application. Admitted students are automatically considered for $124,000 in merit scholarship. So you could do great things at the University of Dayton, and they are looking forward to have your application reviewed with them. This is pretty simple. You just apply with no application fee, and then hopefully you'll be considered for the $124,000 to fund your education in Dayton University. The next school is Denison University. I'm here on the admission portal, and they are telling us that first of all, no fee to apply for admission. They say it so nicely here that prove that the phrase "nothing good in life comes free" is pure fallacy. This is free and it is good. So they say put your money into something like buying credit for your phone and having fun with it. So there is no application fee to apply as an undergraduate to Denison University. Also, test optional admission. That means you do not have to write ACT or SAT to be able to be admitted to this school. It is completely not required for your admission. It is optional. Also, here, interestingly, there is no supplementary essay required, just like the previous university we just said. It is very, very good that they don't require any compulsory essay for you to be admitted into Denison University. You lose nothing to apply to this school. Put this school on your application list ASAP. Denison University, they give need-based financial aid and merit-based financial aid. And so need-based financial aid that they see that you really have to be in the school, but you do not have the finances. And then merit-based is usually based on your academics or how you are exceptionally showing some extracurricular activities. And so usually for merit-based scholarship, you don't have to apply for. You are considered automatically. And for need-based financial aids, usually you have to apply for. And so it is very interesting to know that international students are eligible for both need-based financial aid and merit-based financial aids, just as the domestic student. So when you apply for admission to the Denison, you have to check the box that says that you intend to apply for financial aid on the admission application. Very, very important. And then 2, you have to submit the Denison Student Certificate of Finances. That is, this is it. You have to submit it. And so if you want to be considered for financial aid, you have to apply early. Early admission decision is November 15th. So by November 15th, if you really want to be considered for scholarship, you have to apply by November 15th. With a 70% acceptance rate, our next school is Michigan Tech University. Michigan Tech University is also saying that there is no application fee and there is a rolling admission. That means you can submit your application at any time you want. However, it is always good to submit by 1st April for the fall semester and also by September 1 for the spring semester, especially if you want to be considered for scholarship and other funding aids. Michigan Tech University is also waiving off application fee for graduate school admissions, and also the GRE is optional for most of the courses. Now, when you come to the admission requirement for the graduate school, they state here that admission test, they said the graduate school does not have any graduate record exam, that is the GRE or the GMAT requirements. So they do not require you to submit any GRE or GMAT, and it's free. So why don't you put in your application now? And there's also a huge financial support for Michigan State. Now let's look at the scholarship that you can stand for when you get admitted to Michigan Tech University. There's a huge amount of money they are giving for graduate assistantship. So for your master's degree, you will be qualified for graduate assistantship if you really apply early. So for teaching assistantship, it involves you assisting faculty members, and it's usually catered for your tuition fee and also your monthly stipend for your living expenses. So you can apply for free without GRE, and then you stand a chance of getting a teaching assistantship, research assistantship, administrative assistantship, which will cater for your full tuition fee and then your monthly stipend. It is so interesting how this school welcomes us with no application fee, no GRE or GMAT required, multiple start terms per year. The name of the school is Northeastern University College of Professional Studies. Interestingly, for bachelor studies, you do not also require SCT or SAT. The flexibility of this school is overwhelming. If you were taught in English at your bachelor studies, you do not have to submit any English language proficiency. For me, financial aids and scholarship is very important to me, so I came to the admission and aids. And they said that there are many ways to fund your education. You can explore grants, loans, scholarship, employer reimbursement, and many more. So let us look at some of the scholarships they have. For graduate students, these are the number of scholarships you stand a chance of getting. Even for bachelor students, you have a whole lot of scholarships you can qualify for. It's amazing how I found so many schools waiving off GRE and GMAT and now giving good funding to international students. Hence, I will make very informative videos about these schools. Students who apply within October to January are those who are awarded scholarship. So you do not want to miss any video I put here. So kindly subscribe and click on the notification button. My priority also go to my subscribers and followers because I feel the rest are just passing by. So if you really want to study in 2023, kindly subscribe and follow me on Instagram, then I can answer your specific questions for you. Our next school is UT Southwestern Medical Center, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. And so they say cost to apply is free. Also, GRE is optional, and it's optional for biomedical engineering, and it's also totally not considered for basic biomedical sciences, clinical psychology, or organic chemistry. You have to also do an online application. These are the programs they offer. The next school is Alabama A&M University, and so they are waiving off application fee from October 17th to 21st October 2022. And so you have to make sure that you put in your application within these dates. So you have to prepare your documents beforehand. And so they are saying that they are excited to offer free master's and doctoral application to domestic and international students from October 17th to 21st, 2022. But before you put in your application, you have to also fill this request for application fee waiver, and then they will just send it to you. Within these days, you have to make sure that you apply. And so for those in the business sector, Graduate School of Management, Marquette University is organizing an information section which they will give a $50 application fee waiver. And so you might want to go to their website and then check out the date and the dates they are organizing this information section, where you can be informed about mostly scholarships, and then you get your application fee waived off. Boston University. This school is popularly known for arts and sciences, and it's a very good school in the 1% ranking for most business schools in the arts and sciences. And so the PhD and MFA application fee is waived off. So the Graduate School of Arts and Sciences offer application waivers to qualifying applicants at Boston University. Here is another exciting one for those in the medicine and dentistry department or field of studies. University of Rochester in USA is waiving off application fee for PhD applications. So if you apply by 1st December, a $60 application fee is automatically waived off. Thank you for watching, guys. As I said, I have more to share, so subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you do not miss any information I put across. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe, and let's get you to your dream school in 2023. Thank you.